Hi, my name is Oscar Reséndiz Soria, and today we are going to present an episode of the podcast The Diary of Aseo. In the Diary of Aseo podcast with Gabor Mate talks about how his mother gave to him to a stranger in 1945 because the Nazis were going to remove a Jewish people from Hungary. It was explained by Gabor that this happened when he was only 6 months old. He said that his mother had taken him to a woman she didn't know so that she could take care of him. It was also mentioned by him that he didn't have father, since his father had left at the time of birth, and that his mother lived only with Gabor's grandparents. It's a sad story, as Gabor lives with a stranger began from that moment. He reported that his mother and grandparents had died during the Nazi surge, and he described how he went through the stage of life. The video was praised is for excellent image quality. The face of people could be seen clearly and expression were easy to observe. The audio was said to be of very high quality, as every time Gabor shared it, this story could be heard clearly. Regarding the podcast, the host, Stephen Bartlett, was described and asking very deep questions without being disrespectful. It was said that this question allowed the guests to share their life stories in detail.
Hello, I am Francisco and I review the podcast of the childhood lifestyle learning I love our lives. And this is the capital 193 of the podcast in the Diary of the CEO channel, and this is present with Dr. Gabor and Steve Bartlett. And the podcast touch how children's trauma can affect people, mental health, and relationship as adult. And he talks about how the children have to adapt to the problems like anxiety, addiction, or illness. As a solution, he proposed recognizing and understanding wounds as their first step toward improving and reconnecting with oneself. And the content of the podcast is more easy to understand because the present are specialists in the subject and they transmit the objective of the podcast clearly.